So Nitish, thank you so much for waiting so long. Uh, I look forward to our conversation. I just want to, you know, get your perspective on the whole logistics ecosystem going through transformation. And so I keep having this conversation within my circle that so much of technological advancements are happening, but very little or less, at least at the surface level, in logistics and freight and everything, right? So when do you see that inflection happening, wherein suddenly there's a boom and logistics is changed forever?
Right. So, and thanks, Amandeep, for you also patiently waiting. And logistics is a very interesting space, and it touches all our lives. मतलब हम सभी को touch करता है अपने unique ways में.
Correct.
मतलब the moment we wake up in the morning and we take our brush and toothpaste in the hand, the supply chain logistics starts from there actually in your life. And when we look at ourselves and this hotel and the better people city like Pune, we find that it may not be so challenging to everybody. In the panel discussion, in fact, I was sharing that the cost of logistics actually translates into the accessibility of even food products to the poorest of the poor in country.
Correct.
So logistics transformation, that is why first of all is very, very important. When I say transformation, it's a big word. Logistics should be competitive so that it can deliver जो सामान चाहिए, जिसको चाहिए, जहाँ चाहिए, in the best prices possible, in the fastest way possible.
Correct.
That's the thing. And Sampath Saral is a very, very interesting poet who says that हम कितने भी digital हो जाएं, रोटी Google से download नहीं होगी.
Exactly.
Right. So that is why logistics plays a very critical role. Now, logistics has been conventional for years actually altogether, as in starting from trucks with horn, okay, please, to what, it's still there. But there's a technical, or I would say data and technology amalgamation which has happened, which is where we also stand as FreightFox. We saw that, okay, how enterprises are doing their logistics and how they are dealing with such a fragmented space where there are challenges related to visibility, challenges related to certainty of deliveries, challenges related to working capital getting stuck because of inventories, so on and so forth. We started building a comprehensive transportation management system to digitally transform the operations and make it connected so that decision making is one, data driven, and two, it can be done when it is required. See, we can't be experts in postmortem. That's not going to help, right?
Of course.
So we have to ultimately take action when it is required. And like us, the entire, I would say, ecosystem is going through transformation. The technology is touching logistics in the right ways and making it better. Cost, service, capacity, sustainability, all the pillars are touched actually. And I hope that India, and in our essence, Amandeep, it is very important that for a country like us, it is absolutely critical to bring down our logistic cost to single digit if we really want to be the India we aspire for or we talk about.
There is, okay, so this is coming from someone who's seen, you know, and used logistics in the conventional sense also.
Right.
That's where I see a challenge. It would need, in my sense, it would need a generational movement. See, fundamentally problem कहाँ पे आती है कि drivers ही नहीं निकल रहे हैं. Right. Conventional drivers थे, but अभी government regulations थोड़ी बहुत आ रही हैं, but the evolution of drivers is not happening. Right? उस पे कोई काम करना भी चाहे तो भी कर नहीं पाता. Because वो बंद सी इंडस्ट्री है. आज भी लॉजिस्टिक्स कोई भाड़े भत्ते पे चलते हैं.
Correct.
Where do we, or how far is that time when the transformation starts happening there? Because जब तक वो नहीं होगा तब तक, as you said, we will not become the India that we aspire to be.
No, absolutely. And that's a very right point which you touched, Amandeep, because see, on one spectrum, we have large companies, large industries, e-com, quick commerce, D2C, all the big words which we say.
Correct.
But everything is connected to logistics, and logistics ka nerve center is drivers. Because ultimately the goods have to move.
Correct.
And they need to move physically, right?
Correct.
Now the problem is that आपको पता होगा अमदीप की ड्राइवर्स को 37वीं कास्ट बोलते हैं, 37th कास्ट बोलते हैं, because वो कोई उनके अपने घर में शादी नहीं करना चाहता, because वो घर से निकलते हैं तो महीने भर रोड पे हैं, उसके बाद वापस जा रहे हैं. So there are, and I can't even talk, there are many challenges.
Of course.
So drivers का जो life है, it is connected to, if you look at why it is bad, is because this profession is chosen as a last resort and not as a choice, right?
Hmm.
Now, when we look at now, the impact of this is that for every 1,000 trucks, and I might have to refresh my data, but for every 1,000 trucks, there are only about 660 drivers now in India.
My God.
एक ड्राइवर और एक किसान का बेटा ड्राइवर और किसान नहीं बनना चाहता, वो
नहीं
बनाना भी नहीं चाहता, right?
Correct.
That is the problem we are facing actually.
Yeah.
And we have to admit that unless we have the right economic setup, like the organizations are humane enough to see that मेरा जो सामान जिस गाड़ी में जा रहा है उसको एक आदमी चला रहा है और वो 12 घंटे ड्राइव नहीं करना चाहिए, उसके लिए कम से कम गवर्नमेंट को पिट स्टॉप्स बनाने चाहिए जहां पे वो ढीक से खा सके, नहा सके, रुक सके. Even and I'll talk very I'll be very candid, अमनदीप, हम भी जब उस ट्रक के पीछे जा रहे होते हैं हमें मालूम है कि हमारा दही दूध ब्रेड वही लेके जा रहा है, पर यू सी आर पेशेंस लेवल, अंडर पावर ट्रक है, लोडेड ट्रक है, पर हम हॉन्ग करेंगे, गाली देंगे, क्या नहीं करेंगे, राइट? सी वी हैव टू पेशेंस, सी दे देमसेल्व्स आर दी सोल्जर्स ऑफ इकोनॉमी, वी हैव टू लुक एट इट दैट पर्सपेक्टिव, राइट? आप ये सोचो कि अगर एक दिन 2 दिन के लिए सब्जी दूध और ये बंद हो जाए गाड़ी ट्रक, तो क्या होगा, right? So we have to imagine it in that way. See, it is all connected ultimately. But if we bring so I think regulations have a lot of big role to play. Why US drivers are more comfortable is because there is a ELD device in the truck, electronic logging device, which is there in the truck. So there is a monitored hours which are there. The truck driver cannot drive beyond that actually. Right? In India, we are now introducing AC cabins for them. Right? Now.
आएंगे तब.
और वो आएगा, फिर वो कौन लगाएगा, क्या होगा, बहुत सवाल है उसमें, right? So these things are making the entire driver ecosystem suffer, right? People have taken initiatives. I know a few entrepreneurs who tried to do really or disrupt this space, didn't do well. But now, collectively as a economy, as an industry, we need to ensure that we are doing our piece well. Actually, see, I am saying हम ऐसा सोचेंगे भगवान का अवतार आएगा और सब कुछ बदल देगा, ऐसा होगा नहीं. The important part is that कितनी फैक्ट्रीज हैं जिन्होंने एक बढ़िया बाहर वेटिंग रूम बनाया है कम से कम ड्राइवर्स के लिए,
कुछ नहीं.
कहाँ पे कम से कम हमने गवर्नमेंट के पिट स्टॉप बहुत ही काउंट है. अब गवर्नमेंट हैज नाउ वोकन अप टू दिस, बट देन देयर इज लॉन्ग वे टू गो along the national highways, along the expressways and everywhere. So I think once it trickles down completely to the last leg, there we will be empowering drivers, there we'll have the respectful profession which people will aspire for, which they will come out to, and we will also be happy that we have built such I would say ecosystem.
Do you see it makes business sense for anyone to look at a long horizon, 10 years, 15, 20 years horizon, and then build a solution around and about the driver ecosystem and the conditioning of the people that work around drivers, say cops, general public in general, people like you and I, right? Regular. Then the tolls, then the dhabas and all of that. Do you think that's worth the effort if someone has a long-term horizon?
See, if there has to be a one-line answer, it certainly is worth, right? Ultimately, you see the kind of stress which Europe, UK faced, or even US is facing, even with the good ecosystem and everything which is there, as the shortage of drivers is killing everybody actually, right? It's not that it's not going to come to us, right? You see,
one day or the other, yeah.
You see what's happening is that now if I can be in a city like Pune and deliver 10 orders for quick commerce or Swiggy or Zomato, and I can still make the same money what I'm making as a driver living away from my family for 30 days, I would choose this profession. So the people, see, the skill level has not evolved, but I have the option. I can be part of the gig economy and at the same time be comfortable, right? We have to think through this because this is going to hit us hard at some point in time.
Of course.
See, on the co-op side and everyone says, see, we have to first, as an individual, as a person, we have to first accept that it's a dignified profession, and we can't look down upon that profession. And मैं ऐसा बोलने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा, हम करते हैं क्योंकि.
Of course.
हम करते हैं क्योंकि. That's the first thing actually. Second is that the elimination of the human driver intervention with regulators. मतलब आप रोड पे जाओ तो आपको दिखाई देता है क्या वो इंटरसेप्टर, आरटीओ का इंटरसेप्टर. Why? We have technology today. The camera can intercept whatever is the wrong, ओवरलोड किया है, टोल से निकल रहा है, टोल से पहले वजन लग सकता है, सब कुछ हो सकता है. I don't think for anything a cop need to stop a truck, right? Unless there is a intelligence that there is a requirement of some criminal thing or something which is happening. Otherwise, I feel that regular operations, they don't even need to bother. If there is a problem, it will be chalan ho jayega. E-chalan ho raha hai abhi, right? So ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन को एलिमिनेट करना रेगुलेटर्स के साइड से बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. दैट विल ब्रिंग इन ट्रांसपेरेंसी, दैट विल ब्रिंग इन द एलिमेंट ऑफ व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, दैट trust as well as we see a lot of event where they are ripped off of their dignity. Those things should stop. Those things are the problem. So if we want to really see what I was saying in my first also, that if India need to evolve, everything need to evolve. The industry ecosystem where we are working as FreightFox, that need to evolve. The transport partner ecosystem or logistics service provider system, that need to evolve. And as a society, we need to appraise ourselves that अगर हम उसको ऐसा सोच रहे हैं तो we need to reflect
इफेक्ट हमारे ऊपर ही आएगा.
what हाँ correct. So we need to understand that aspect, but it is certainly worth if you ask me.